What's up, guys? My name is Adam Winsink, team athlete and account manager for Nautique Boat Company. Today I'm going to walk you through the 2018 Super Air Nautique GS22. There's so many families around the world that want to enjoy every part of the water sports experience. They want massive wakes and waves for wakeboarding and wake surfing, but they also want that flat ski wake when they go take a rip on a slalom ski. We call it versatility without compromise. And we also got room for your entire family. Let's check it out. So the GS22 comes in at 22 feet in length. It's got a 100-inch beam. It's 4,750 pounds of dry weight, and it's got 2,250 pounds of integrated subfloor ballast. That gives you massive wakes and waves right out of the box. So what makes the GS22 so versatile? Well, it's all about hull design. We've actually integrated some of our record-breaking Ski Nautique features here into the bow of the boat, so when you're in a bow down position at water skiing speeds, those features engage, giving you flatter, softer ski wakes. When it comes to the wakeboarding running surface on the GS22, we've incorporated some award-winning G23 features here midship. So when you slow the boat down to wakeboarding speeds and the water breaks more midship, those features engage, giving you clean, long, rampy wakes with a nice lip. Fill up that 2,250 pounds of ballast and you have a wake that the pros will love. As we move back here towards the transom of the boat, you can see these rear corners are shaped similar to the G23 to give you massive waves for wake surfing. When you slow the boat down to wake surfing speeds, you get a wave with a nice long pocket with a lot of power from the front of the wave to the back of the wave. And of course, it's fully adjustable by our Nautique surf system. When it comes to wake surfing, nobody does it better than Nautique Boat Company. And you can see here on this GS22, we have our Nautique surf system, our NSS. As you can see, we've engineered it right into the transom of the boat with this nice cover, so it's got a nice clean look with no additional paddles or trim tabs. And we've also covered up our actuator to protect it from the elements. Not only is it an awesome looking design, but it also provides an awesome experience behind the boat. You can adjust the NSS to control the length, shape, and size of the wave right from Link Pan-Array 12.4-inch display. Progression is always at the forefront of our design process, and that's why we've designed Nautique Surf Select with Surf Switch. This is optional on all of our Super Air series, and this gives your surfer the ability to be surfing front side, push the button, go over the rooster tail, and be surfing backside in a matter of seconds, which opens up the whole new world of possibilities for wake surfing. To further enhance your wake surfing experience, we've made our Nautique Surf Pipe standard on the GS22 and all of our Super Air series. This takes the emissions and the steam from the engine, puts them down into the prop stream so it bubbles up behind the wake surfer, giving you an awesome experience behind the boat. Not to mention, it makes the boat that much quieter so you can hear your JL tunes that much better. Another critical feature that gives the GS22 the ultimate in versatility is our NCRS, the Nautique Configurable Running Surface. That's this tab that's built into the running surface of the boat here on the transom that completes the running surface to give you total control. It does multiple functions. It gives you launch control, which stair steps the boat up on top of the water for super fast planing when you're under heavy loads. And once you hit your set speed, it also gives you the ability to further shape the wake and wave to make it more mellow or steeper depending on what you want that day. And for the GS22, for you water skiers out there, it provides NCRS Ski Assist. What that does is it puts the boat at the optimal attitude depending on the water ski speeds that you choose to give you the flattest, softest ski wakes at a given speed. The transom design is a huge part of the GS22 experience. What we have here is a true walk-through with a natural step up and over the back of the boat so you can come and go from the platform without stepping on any upholstery. But we've also integrated some SeaDek around the perimeter so you can get from the dock into the boat without stepping on upholstery. We have our optional pop-up pylon for you water skiers that want a tow point more in the center of the boat. And of course, in typical Nautique fashion, it's on a gas shock. And as you walk back towards the transom, nice natural step down to the platform. And we have our Nautique transom seating, so when you're done riding for the day and you just want to kick back and swim with your kids, you have a nice comfortable spot to do so. The transom on the GS22 gives you a 3-hatch design. So we have these large openings and access to your storage compartment. And thanks to our integrated subfloor ballast, you have the best storage in the game. You can fit wakeboards and slalom skis in the GS22 with ease. Here on the port side of the boat, we have slalom ski storage. Due to our communicating storage compartment, you can fit any length slalom ski up to 2 on that side, or you can put wakeboards and wake surfers. And on this side, you can fit a bundle of wakeboards and wake surfers, all tucked away in a nice locker. Of course, we have our walk-through hatch here that goes over the engine, protecting the heart of the boat from water intrusion. And of course, we have our Nautique water management system around the perimeter of the storage compartments that deflects the water and keeps everything dry. When it comes to the tower design on the GS22, we designed the tower in a way that we've brought all of the accessories where the majority of the weight of the tower is back over the base. That eliminates any added leverage and rattling when you're going down a rough body of water. What we've also got here is our swivel board racks, which are completely overmolded to protect the rack from your board and the board from your rack. And we've also got nice wide forks, so you can put any size wake surfer or wakeboard in each fork and strap it in securely. When it comes to the tower speakers, you can see here we have our JL Audio 7.7-inch drivers. These give you amazing full range sound so you can hear your playlist loud and clear at the end of the line. If you want more, you can opt up to our 8.8-inch drivers, which give you amazing full range sound, even farther and wider than anything else on the market. On the GS22, you can opt for our Nautique Awareness Camera, which is this awesome little camera that displays on your 12.4-inch Link Pan-Array display that gives you a supplemental viewing angle behind the boat from the tower all the way around the back of the boat to the other tower foot. So it's easy to pick up your wake surfer or just check out who's swimming behind the boat before you take off. If you choose to opt for some shade here on the GS22 to make your day a little bit more comfortable, we have our Nautique tower mounted bimini with surf pockets. This is a really cool design that when in the folded position, it opens up the perimeter seating of the boat so you get some sun when you want it. But if you want shade for the rest of the day, all you gotta do is pull off the boot. And all you gotta do is deploy each wing. You pin one arm on either side. And now you've got amazing shade while maximizing your headroom. And it's also designed that if you're out in the rain, the water runs outside the windshield. The GS22 cockpit seating area is second to none. You can see here we have our traditional wraparound seating area when you want it. So if you have a big crowd that day and you want room for everybody to stretch out, you can use it that way. But we also have our removable lean back here behind the driver's side. So you can kick back and watch your wakeboarding or wake surfing all day in comfort. Underneath this seat base, we have our removable cooler and our trash can location. And of course, in typical Nautique fashion, all of our seat bases are on self-supporting hinges, so you don't have to throw your arm underneath the cushion to hold it up while you're trying to access your goodies. And under this cushion, we have our communicating storage compartment, which communicates all the way back through the rear hatch. Also on self-supporting hinges. And one of my favorite parts about the GS22 seating area is our flip-up lean back here on the passenger side of the boat, which includes the footwell, so you can have 2 or 3 people comfortably watching the show and kick back and relax. In addition to the amazing transom storage in the GS22, we also have some awesome storage here underneath the love seat. Of course, in typical Nautique fashion, everything is covered in SeaDek, so everything stays drier. The GS22 comes standard with SeaDek throughout the cockpit of the boat and throughout all of the storage compartments, helping keep things cleaner and drier while giving you an awesome feel underfoot. Another big part of the GS22 driver experience is the Nautique helm seat. As you can see, it's got a lot of support here through your midsection and in your thighs, so it feels like you're sitting in your favorite sports car seat. We've made the back taller, so if you need a little extra height like me and you want to use the bolster in the up position, you still have a lot of back support. It really feels like you're locked in when you're ripping down the lake, but we all know what it's like to drive a towboat, and you want to be able to turn around and socialize with your crew in between sets, so we've opened this area up to drop your leg through. The seat also rotates all the way around, so you can turn around and chill with your friends in between sets. The GS22 is a blast to drive. Not only have we optimized this running surface to give you big wakes and waves with as little of bow rise as possible, but we've also maximized your visibility and comfort here at the helm when you're driving. We've recessed our glove box, And we have a low profile dash design to give you maximum visibility between the windshield header and the dash, and also a 180-degree viewing angle so you don't have any obstructions in your way. And we've also put the Link Pan Array to the right of the steering wheel, so you're not having to reach over the steering wheel to get to any of your functions. You can keep your left hand on the wheel and control the entire boat with your right hand, your throttle hand, and you're not having to switch hands to access information. It's all right at the end of your fingertips on your right hand side. So one of my favorite parts about this GS22 dash design is this awesome storage area here on the left hand side of the steering wheel. So you can throw your wallet, your GoPro, your keys right there. And we also have this awesome cell phone holder that'll hold any size cell phone, and it seconds as a drain plug holder so you don't forget. Here at Nautique, we're focused on giving the driver the ultimate experience here on the GS22. We've added our Link Pan Array 12.4-inch display. It's big enough that you can easily access all of your functions to control the boat. On the left-hand side of the screen, we have all of our main menu items, and on the right-hand side, it's big enough that we were able to add what's called the switchboard. That gives you the ability to take anything from the left-hand side that you most commonly use, such as your stereo volume or your ballast shift or your awareness camera, whatever you would like to put on the right-hand side of the screen to customize your own personal menu for easy access, you can put here on the switchboard. In addition to the Link Pan Array 12.4-inch display being all touchscreen for easy access, we've also got our helm command here in the armrest. So we have a nice wide armrest, and right above the throttle we have our rotary controller, which is basically a mouse for your entire screen. So you can scroll through the screen, select and deselect whatever you would like. And around the perimeter of that control, we have your most commonly used functions, such as your stereo remote, which you can turn the volume up easily. You can tilt from side to side to change your track. You can push to mute, or you can get rid of it and look at your user profiles. So we have our profiles from the factory that we would recommend, from Wake Novice to Wake Pro to Wake Surf, and also slalom skiing, what we would recommend for the GS22. You have your speed control, so you can turn it on and off very easily, or you can turn it up and down a tenth at a time by turning the rotary controller. We also have your next page button, so for every menu there's another tab at the bottom, and you can quickly scroll through that information with your next page button. And then we have our home button to take you back home when you need it. Also new for 2018 is our standard GoPro integration. You can connect your GoPro and control it right from the screen here at the driver's helm. We also have these optional GoPro mounts that go on the transom, so you can mount your GoPro and control whether you want to take a picture, you can shoot video, a time lapse, or a burst, all from the driver's helm. Really cool feature that we've added is GoPro Auto Record. You can turn that feature on and your GoPro will automatically come on when you hit 7 miles per hour, and it'll turn off when you get below 7 miles per hour. We've all been there where we leave the GoPro running too long and get that footage that you don't like, and now you don't have to worry about that with GoPro Auto Record. Moving on to the next menu, this is where you can control the lighting throughout the boat or your climate. And new for 2018 is we have our enhanced courtesy lighting package. This gives you RGB lighting around your cup holders and in the Chromax badging on the back of the driver's seat that you can customize to whatever color you would like. You can scroll your finger along the color wheel to get the custom color of your choice, or you can choose from any of our gel coat colors that we offer here at Nautique. If you find that perfect color and you want to save it for later, just add it as a custom preset and come back and find it the next time you're out at night. If you can't decide what color you'd like, you can just turn the courtesy color cycle on and it'll rotate throughout the colors all night. The GS22 has lots of cool little features to it. This cell phone window here and this smoked acrylic glove box lid is a good example of that. You can place your phone inside the glove box in this nice C-deck area, and if you're playing your tunes through the speakers and the phone rings, you can just look through the window to decide if you want to pick it up or not. We've teamed up with JL Audio, the leader in marine sound, to give you the ultimate stereo in a GS22. It comes standard with 4 6.5-inch full range drivers here in the cockpit and a JL Audio head unit. And if you opt up to the MX Series Premier package, it adds a 10-inch subwoofer and 2 more 6.5-inch drivers in the bow and zone control when you get the JL head unit, which comes standard on the GS22. The standard engine here on the GS22 is our PCM ZR4. That's our 6-liter with 400 horsepower and 400 foot-pounds of torque. It's the perfect power plant for the GS22. If you want to opt up to our direct injection series, you can choose our H5 by PCM, which is a 5.3 liter with 355 horsepower and 405 foot-pounds of torque. And if you just got to have it all, or you're at higher elevations, you can choose our H6. That's our PCM 6.2 liter with 450 horsepower and 465 foot-pounds of torque. And that turns this boat into a race car. The bow design in the GS22 is absolutely killer. It's a tapered wide bow design, so you get space for up to 3 people with plenty of room to relax, but it also maximizes the driver's visibility even when you're in a more bow up position for wake surfing. We have a true bow walk-through or footwell because our subfloor integrated ballast system, and it also allows us to have storage underneath all 3 cushions here in the back. One of my favorite parts about the GS22 bow is this giant lounge chair design with these nice cushy armrests so you can kick back, relax, and enjoy the show. One of my favorite options on the GS22 is the Fender Pro. You can tie your fenders at the perfect length to this locking device and snap it right into the deck when you want to raft off with your crew or pull up to your buddy's dock. Not only does the GS22 tower look amazing, it functions even better. It's super easy to fold. All you have to do is release this latch, pull the tower down forward. So this tower folds down flush with the windshield so you can park it on a trailer in a standard 7-foot garage door. So when you're done riding for the day, you can bring your baby home and put her to bed right in your attached garage. Nautique has teamed up with our sister company PCM Marine Engines to bring you the most all-inclusive, comprehensive warranty on the market, which includes everything in a Nautique as well as the drivetrain. Our limited lifetime hull, deck, and stringer warranty remains the gold standard. We provide the best water sports boats on the market, and we back them with the best warranty. So there you have it, the most versatile 22-foot boat on the market, the GS22. For more information or to find your local dealer to schedule a test drive, visit us at nautique.com.